What's going on, guys? It's Juderz Gaming here, back for another video, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction video. So let's get started. Alright, so this reaction video is going to be a video that just came out. No, I don't want you, Siri. Alright, my bad. Anyway, let's go to YouTube, and let's go react to this video that came out. Alright. Guess what? I'm actually recording on my tablet, so that way you guys can be able to see the screen bigger. Cause my phone, you know, it can't hold itself up. It don't have like a stand to hold itself up. So I mean, I have to lay it against something. But instead of doing that, I can do it on my tablet. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so if you guys have any suggestions or what I should do for my channel, please let me know down in the description down below, okay? So it's going to be a reaction video right here, house sitting. So let's get to it. Let's get to it.
A couple weeks ago, my dad came home and pitched me a small job offer. One of his coworkers was going away for a few days and needed somebody he could trust to watch over his house. The reason my dad pitched this to me was because the man's house has a big CCTV system.
Okay.
Basically a camera in every room, and then an operating desk where all screens could be watched on a big monitor. And I'm a computer science major, so my dad just always assumes that I know how to work anything technological. The man told my dad that he'd pay me $200 for the 2 days just to watch the house.
Not a bad job.
Whatever that meant. My dad drove me to the house and introduced me to the man, whose name doesn't matter. The man made it seem like he preferred I stay in the upstairs room with the monitors as opposed to roaming the house all day. That was fine with me, though. So when I wasn't eating, I was mostly just sitting in that room with the TV on in the background and doing schoolwork on my laptop. Ironically, the thing I was doing the least was keeping an eye on the monitors. Night came. I started wondering where in the house I should sleep, since surprisingly, we hadn't discussed that. So I sat back down at the desk and looked at all the different rooms on the screens to see which rooms had beds or couches. I noticed something I wasn't expecting to notice, though. The back screen door was open downstairs. I didn't remember it being open. I looked through each and every camera screen in a panic. In the living room, a closet door was open.
See, this is why when you have to do house sitting and stuff, you gotta always be careful. You know, always have a phone or whatever with you, so that way if something eerie goes on, you can let somebody know. You know, thanks goodness that this guy had a security system, you know, because not everybody have a security system. So if something eerie is going on, you think something eerie is happening, call someone maybe. That's why.
This one I knew wasn't open earlier. I texted my dad to call the man and ask him if he came back home. Meanwhile, I continued watching the screen. On the grainy, dark image, a tall person who resembled only a black shadow on the screen stepped out from the closet. I pulled my arms off the desk as I covered my mouth with my hands in shock. As I did this, however, my left elbow pulled some heavy object from the desk onto the floor, creating a big thud. The person in the image very clearly moved their head up to the ceiling as a response to the noise. They went for the stairs, walking up very, very slowly, step by step. Meanwhile, I got a text back from my dad saying, "No, he's not. I just spoke to him half an hour ago. Why?" I got so caught up in my phone texting my dad to send help that I didn't even pay attention to the monitor. There was a knock at the door. I looked at it and then the screens. The first screen I laid my eyes on was the one showing the person outside the door to the room I was in. When I remembered that door had no lock, the only thing I could think to do was jump out the window into the bushes below. I ran halfway down the block and stopped when my dad called me. I had him call his friend and ask him if he was expecting somebody in the house. The man said he had no relatives or friends who had his key or would ever let themselves into his home. So he called the cops and had them review the footage. I got to watch all of it, and it showed everything. From the moment the intruder broke the glass to the backyard door, to the moment I jumped out the window and him running away shortly after. The intruder was never found. The footage was just too dark to identify his face.
Alright, so there we go, guys. My reaction video to house sitting. Hope you guys like this video. Also, if you guys want to see more content, more videos is coming up, just let me know. Even when school start back, when I get in schedule, I'm gonna try to record some. You know, something happened to my phone, a situation about my phone. I don't want to discuss about it, but that's why I'm doing on my tablet now. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna delete some videos, not on my channel, but you know, delete some videos. Had to go look at the settings. But if you guys want to see more videos, please let me know.